Question number 7 is the solution of the equation, and this is the equation. Our options given are 6, 7, 5 and none of these. Now, one way can be that we start solving this equation, and another way of course can be that we start putting these values in place of p, and which value will be satisfied will be the answer. So here we try with the options. Let us say option A. When we put 6 as p, we get 6 plus 2. So 6 plus 2 is 8. This multiplied by 6 minus 3, which is 3, plus 6 plus 3 is 9 into 6 minus 4 is 2. This equals to p is 6 into 2p means 12. 12 minus 5, which is equal to 7. This is our left hand side and this comes on right hand side. Now 8 into 3 is 24 plus 9 into 2 is 18. This equals 6 plus 7. 6 into 7 is 42. Now 24 plus 18 is 42 and right hand side is also 42. So our option A here is correct. Now if we do not follow this procedure by taking options, we can simplify this equation. Now when we simplify this equation, we get on left hand side, we get p into p minus 3, which gives us p square minus 3p. When 2 multiplies p minus 3, we get plus 2p minus 6 plus, again multiply these two terms. So we get p square minus 4p plus 3p minus 12. This equals to, on right hand side, we get 2p square minus 5p. Simplify it. So p square and p square when added, we get 2p square minus 3p and plus 3p are cancelled. 2p minus 4p is minus 2p, minus 6 minus 12 is minus 18. This equals to 2p square minus 5p. Now this implies 2p square and 2p square are cancelled. Minus 5p, when it comes on left hand side, it becomes of positive sign. So we get 3p equals to 18. Minus 18 will go on right hand side, so it will become positive. This gives us p equals to 18 upon 3, which is 6, and this we have obtained already, that 6 is our answer. So here option A is correct. Question number 8. The equation 12x plus 1 upon 4 equals 15x minus 1 upon 5 plus 2x minus 5 upon 3x minus 1 is true for. Option A is x is equal to 1, B is x is equal to 2, C is x equal to 5, and D is x equal to 7. Now when we solve this equation, we find in denominator, here it is 4 and here it is 5. So we will bring those terms which have denominator as numeral on one side and those terms which have denominator having x on another side. That is, we will bring this term on left hand side. So the equation becomes 12x plus 1 upon 4 minus 15x minus 1 upon 5 equal to 2x minus 5 upon 3x minus 1. Here the denominator is having x, so this we have kept on right hand side. Here the denominator is 5, so we have brought this term here. Now take LCM. So LCM of 4 and 5 is 20. This is multiplied by 5 and 15x minus 1 will be multiplied by 4. So 60x plus 5 minus 60x plus 4 equal to 2x minus 5 upon 3x minus 1. 60x and 60x plus and minus sign, they are cancelled. We get 9. So this is equal to 9 upon 20 is equal to 2x minus 5 upon 3x minus 1. Cross multiply. So 9 will be multiplied by 3x minus 1. 20 will be multiplied to 2x minus 5. Simplify it. This gives us 27x minus 9 is equal to 40x minus 100. Transpose. So 40x minus 27x will be 13x. This is equal to 100 when comes here will become positive. 100 minus 9 is 91. Therefore, x is equal to 91 upon 13, which is 7. So value of x is 7. Our option D here is correct. Now, when we put x is equal to 7 in this equation, this should be satisfied. We put x equal to 7. So 12 into 7 plus 1 upon 4 should be equal to 15 into 7 minus 1 upon 5. 2 in place of x we write 7 minus 5 upon 3 in place of x we are writing 7 minus 1. This we get. Now we simplify it. This gives us 84 plus 1 upon 4 on left hand side. Right hand side is 105 minus 1 upon 5 plus 14 minus 5 upon 21 minus 1. This gives us 104 upon 5 plus 9 upon 20. 20 is the LCM. It will be multiplied by 4. 104 multiplied by 4 is 416 plus 9. This is equal to 425 upon 20. Now cancel it by 5. Here we get 4. Here we get 8, 5, 85. On left hand side, we are getting 84 plus 1 upon 4, which is 85 upon 4. That is, on left hand side, we have 85 upon 4. Right hand side, we have 85 upon 4. Means by x equal to 7, our equation is satisfied. So the answer is x is equal to 7. Now question number 9 is, one equation is given and we are to find the value of x from it, and the options given are like this. Now to simplify this equation, we find that these are the two terms which are having x and these are the numeric terms. So we take the terms which are numeric terms on right hand side on one side and the terms which are having x on left hand side. So first term is x upon 0.5. Second term is x upon 0.005. This equals to, these terms are taken on right hand side, so they will become of positive sign. 1 upon 0.05 plus 1 upon 0.0005. Now to simplify this, we are to remove this decimal. So for removing the decimal from first term, when we remove this decimal, we are to multiply here 1, and since one digit is there after decimal point, so we will be writing 10 here. Similarly, when decimal is removed from this term, we multiply it. For decimal we will be writing 1, and since 3 digits are there, so we will be writing 3 zeros. Again in this term, decimal is removed, 2 zeros will come, decimal here when removed, we get 4 zeros here. Now, we find that in each term, 5 is here as denominator. 5 is here in each term in denominator, so it can be cancelled. 5 can be cancelled from each term, so we get 10x plus 1000x on left hand side. Right hand side will be 100 plus 10,000. This is on left hand side we get 1010x, and on right hand side we get 10,100. Therefore, x will be equal to 10100 upon 1010. This cancels the numerator 10 times. Therefore, the value of x is 10, and hence our option C here is correct. When we put the value x as 10 and put in this equation, our left hand side and right hand side will be equal.